What's up, everybody? Welcome to the NXT UK TakeOver review and reaction, I guess. Right now, live. Doing it live, that way we can get it out of the way quickly. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. If you're seeing this, hit the like button. What all that? But you don't have to subscribe, but I mean, why the hell? What are you going to do, you know? What are you going to miss all my other videos? Stupid. Why am I hearing myself right now? So far, it's been, as expected, Noam Dar defeats Banks. I gave that it was a nice little warm-up, match. 7 out of 10. Cesaro, Dragunov was great. So, they really did a good job of making the Russian look like, a star in there with Cesaro. So, obviously the goal there, I get it. I'm going to give that match an 8 out of 10. Probably an 8 out of 10. Noam Dar and Banks was all right. I gave that a 7 out of 10. It was a fun little thing, that I'll never watch again. But, it was a solid match to start. 7 out of 10. Solid match. But I give Cesaro... what the hell is this? Hold on a minute. Dragunov and Cesaro, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. That's set the bar right now. It's kind of an impromptu thing too. NXT TakeOver UK Cardiff. You're plugging Adrian Street's documentary on the WWE Network, which you said that should be pretty good. Honestly, that should be pretty good on the network. That's something to watch, probably. All right. Big tag team match coming up. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? I will be live after All Out. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll keep doing these NXT UKs, but we'll see how this one goes. If it's worth it, it's worth it. We'll see how we do. What's up, everybody in the chat? This is the All Out pregame. Definitely the All Out pregame. Don't know if WWE really, playing for that, but that's what it feels like. What happened to Summer? I know, man. Like, that's how I feel. What happened to Summer? Got to give it up for Bird, the Goon, Ricky Bobby, El Gallo de Oro, JCS Creative, and Bad Omen, and Racist Shithole, and Glorious 10, Eugene, and again, Broken Lion for the drops on Monetize This last night, and everybody else who wasn't mentioned. We had shocking news last night on Monetize This when Larry Funk showed up. Larry Funk showed up on Monetize This last night. Incredible stuff over on the Evil Spectrum channel. But, yeah, so far it's been great. Crowd energy is perfect. Wonderful UK crowd, as you would expect. Cardiff, great crowd. Expected to have a pretty damn good crowd there, you know. Yeah, it doesn't feel like summer anymore. Yeah, I'll tell you. It's like about I don't know what it is today. I think it's about 75 degrees in Boston today. You know, they're having the straight pride parade today in Boston in Massachusetts. So it's very strange. So that's all over like Facebook, all the people that are mad about it and all these type of things. That's crazy. That's all I'm seeing on my feeds right now. Webster and Andrews are out there right now. They're getting a good pop from the crowd. Well, Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews got a good reaction. Super chat party. Oh, Gio, thanks. Really, Gio? How'd you hear about me? Gio, thanks for the super chat, man. There we go. I got your donation up there. There we go. Gio, thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for dropping the donation. Yeah, well, you don't care about UK or the NXT UK or just all wrestling? I have so many channels it's hard to keep up with now. We got Joe Cronin Show, Corrupted Nation, Evil Spectrum 3, Shame on News, and, you know, the Twitch channel plus the Patreon stuff. Tonight's going to be Corrupted Podcast after AEW. Could be a little bit later tonight for the Corrupted Podcast, depending on how late AEW goes. Tag champs on their way to the ring now. Zach Gibson and James Drake, the champions out there now. Webster and Andrews got a pretty good cheer. Coffee and Wolfgang got booed, as expected. Gio coming across the ocean with that donation. All right. The champs. Strongly behind the boys from Wales, obviously. Yeah, the tag belt's so much better, man. They just look so much better. I mean, I miss the classic WWE titles, tag titles. I mean, they should just go back to those. But the NXT UK tag belts do look really, really nice. I mean, the UK title is like got to be the best looking title in the company almost. You know, like that WWE UK title, that should be the WWE World Heavyweight Championship title almost. You know, that should be almost the design of that. And then coupled with the Intercontinental belt, the WWE Championships would be legitimate looking. But not right now. Yeah, I heard that Triple H stuff. He really crapped on that whole Enzo thing. You know? I almost wonder if they were talking to him and then they got really pissed off that it got out there. Maybe not, though. What up, Baltimore? I'll tell you what, Andrews caught more of those knees in the jaw than he did on the on the standing shooting star press. The Wolfgang's in the ring. Drake with a blind tag to Morgan Webster. Oh my God, man. Yeah, I got for the people just coming in. Yeah, I had Noam Dar and Banks. They had a pretty good opening match. You know, there wasn't a lot to it, just a lot of like excitement. So I guess, so I gave it a 7 out of 10. I thought they, oh man, did that miss? Man, did he miss? Good thing he moved for him. What up, Irish Dave? The AEW show is on pay-per-view, right? I believe it is on pay-per-view. Glad you brought that up because I'll have to I will have to probably order that. Or I guess I could just watch it on the BR app. I get the BR app actually. I'll probably have to do that. Fuck spending fucking $80 or whatever it is. I don't have fucking you know, no. I'll probably watch it on the app. I think most of all of my UK takeover talk has taken place on the Patreon. But today I figured I'd try to sit here and talk about it live as it happens. as far as the UK goes. It's an experiment. We'll see if I ever do it again, you know. But today, you know, with the AEW, it felt like marrying it together made sense. Yeah, I'm listening to the audio, but I got it set so you guys can't hear it, obviously, because I don't want, you know, we can't put the audio out there, probably. I mean, somebody could, if I had big tits and my name was Loogie, I could probably play the video of this. I could probably broadcast this whole thing and talk about it, and I wouldn't get in trouble. But being that I don't have a pussy, and, you know... Super chat party.
Please do commentary for this show.
What up, Joe Montgomery? You know what I hate about... Thank you, John Montgomery. What's up? I guess I could. Whoa. You know what I should do is like alternate commentary tracks for like matches. That'd be fun. Like pick a match and do the commentary for it, and then people can watch it and sync it up with my with commentary. That'd be funny. Yeah, you really gotta pause your stream to catch up with, to be behind like I am, because I'm probably way behind you guys. Flash just made the tag. Andrews is firing away. And he just waffled Drake in the head. So, I mean, that's how far behind you guys might be based on my comments there. Pop-up front face lock into a DDT. That was pretty cool. Double Pele that honestly missed a lot. The guys from Wales have been a little bit off tonight as far as connecting. They're just a little behind, and the opponents all night have had to walk into the moves. It's kind of funny. John Montgomery, thank you for the super chat of $1.99, man. I could do Nigel, too. We just mix them together, you know? Imagine that. I will be live tonight for AEW, of course. I will definitely be live for AEW tonight. This is going to be a huge show tonight on AEW show. It's going to be a big show. I'll be live in a little while talking about AEW. It's going to be one of the probably most successful things that happens, you know, I mean, in wrestling in a long time since the last one. One of the most searched things, one of the most traffics. Had so much attention as far as AEW goes. You know, I haven't even done enough work towards AEW with all the interest in AEW. John Montgomery. Yeah. Thank you, John. That's nice of you, man. They hired the guy we're listening to over me. Isn't it a trip, though, that you're sitting here watching me talk about NXT UK, and the very guy that's on commentary, Vic Joseph, is the guy they hired over me for a commentary position? Isn't that it's kind of trippy when you think about it. I mean, even though I I should be mad. I mean, I am, but it's like, wow. Wolfgang just kicks out. And the party was canceled by Wolfgang. Great combination there. That was sick. Fucking Nigel's like, somehow Wolfie finding his way out of it. How did Wolfie figure it out? My goodness, Wolfie's up. There's so many people in this that Vic Joseph is calling people the wrong names. Whoa. Coffee went off the top rope, and now Andrews! Shooting star press! Off the top rope to the outside! Man, Andrews looked like a bottle rocket off the top rope. Match getting a little bit better, I think, now. Started kind of rocky to me. Little short lariat by Gibson. And now the UK crowd is singing stuff that I don't understand, but that's fine. Wow. Suplex reversed into a stunner. Senton onto the spine. And Gibson still kicks out. That was one of the best shooting star presses I've seen. Not only did Punk say he will not show up at AEW, he also said he's also booked to do commentary for a football game, right? Didn't we figure that out? Oh, no, that was unconfirmed, right? Then we said that that wasn't true. Who knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? You know what AEW should have said if Punk said, no, and oh, 450! AEW should have offered CM Punk millions of dollars to be there tonight in Chicago. And if CM Punk turned it down, then they should have said, not only do CM Punk, who's your favorite charity? And, CM Punk could have said, oh, my favorite charity is the Boys and the Girls Club or something like that. I don't know, whatever the fuck. Or, poor Jewish kids of Brooklyn or whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever CM Punk's charity is. And then AEW and Tony Khan said, well, on top of giving you $2 million, CM Punk, we'll also give $1 million to a charity of your choice. Then he wouldn't have been able to turn it down. Double headbutt. I've never seen that before. He goes down. Is that Morgan? Everybody's down, and Wolfgang is with a running side senton or something. I don't know what the hell that was. And a cross body. Choke slam. I'm not really calling it, but John Montgomery, thanks, bro. I am reacting to it. I mean, sidewalk toss over the top rope by Wolfgang. Coffee just launched himself, or Wolfgang launching Coffee over the top rope. Andrews now in the ring without his partner. Set up into Wolfgang. Kick to the back of the head into the power slam. Dude, Flash Morgan Webster looks like my uncle. It looks just like my uncle. I swear to God, my uncle looks like this guy. Except for my uncle's like 20 years older. He's got that droopy English face. Oh! Catapult into a pile driver. Or I wasn't looking. It might have been a Canadian destroyer. Was that a Canadian destroyer? I missed it. Oh, suicide dive, clothesline combination, and Wolfgang goes splat on the outside. And the champions right now are looking great. They're calling it a Welsh destroyer, so it was a Canadian destroyer by the Welsh boys. And then the champions absolutely nullified the chances of Wolfgang having the proper posture in the future because I think they might have taken his neck and bent it in half like a piece of burning rubber. I don't know why I said that. Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews, standing up in the middle of the ring, staring down the champions. But these guys are giving the, Sorry, I just had to listen to Nigel because I thought he was saying something really funny. But yeah, James Drake and, well, rather Coffee and Wolfgang are getting time to rest right now. All kinds of time to rest. Andrews with a double stunner. He countered the suplex again. He countered the suplex again into a double stunner on the champions. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's going to be a DQ. I'm drinking my coffee right now. Speaking of coffee, I bought this thing. Well, actually, no, I don't have my coffee. I want to be drinking my coffee. Where's my coffee? Where the fuck is my coffee? Morgan Webster in there. European uppercut didn't have much on it. Blind tag made. Morgan Webster thinks the legal man is Drake. Ticket to Mayhem confirmed. James Drake suicide dive taken out. Shooting star press. And there's your boys from Welsh winning the UK Tag Championship as predicted. And Cardiff comes alive! Look at those tag belts. They look like real championships. The tag belts that actually look like tag belts in NXT UK. I hate you, Vic Joseph. I hate you so much! And they're really putting over the first ever Welsh champions. And they're going to party with the Nasty Boys in the front row. Those guys couldn't be any more or less like the Nasty Boys. The guy on the left is like anorexic. I love the way that match ended because well, they hired him over me, so. John Montgomery, thank you for the $1.99, man. Yeah, they you know, they hired Vic Joseph over me. I don't know what it was. I told them I'd shave my face. They want a tall guy, you know. And Joe's a character, so, you know, I could have gone by Dan. Since Joe's a character. So they're worried about anything that's been said here. You know, it's a character. God damn it. But, good match. Definitely relied more on the story idea. I did like the end. I like how Drake, you know, they realized, hey, go take them out so they can't interfere, and I got this. And then leaving his partner alone in the ring is actually what causes them to lose the belts. It's been a while, man. Been a while. They really put over Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan here. Obviously, they knew the hometown team. It was the time to do it, I guess. They did it for the excitement here. It was a nice match, but I would go 7.5 on that one. I still enjoyed Cesaro's match the best. That one had fire by the end because of the hometown situation. But I got Noam Dar at a 7 out of 10 with Banks. Cesaro, Dragunov, 8 out of 10. I'll give that win by Webster and Andrews a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe, I mean, obviously it's going to suffer more in my eyes just because tag teams and triple threats and things like that, those are much harder to do. So they're at a bit of a disadvantage, but good show so far. Much better than anything we're seeing on Raw or anywhere else. Beersy, it was either Vic or me, yeah. Do you know when you watch WWE shows and you see them bring a guy into the office and they sit the guy down and they say, hey, we decided to let you go, or here's what happened, we decided this, we decided that. Beersy, you know that? You ever seen that on the network when they do that? That's what happened to me. They said, hey, really appreciate you, really like what you did. Everything else, it really came down to you and this other guy, and we ended up going with that guy. Good luck. You know, don't stop. You know, keep going. Thank you, that type of stuff. You know. So, yeah, I know that Vic Joseph was hired over me. I know it. It's 100%. Because then they brought him in. So it was absolutely the case. What a pre-show to All Out, says Lance Lewis. That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, later on, AEW I'll be doing my live reaction review to AEW tonight. Be a big night tonight. It's going to be a hard one for me because I'll be doing this and then AEW, and then as soon as AEW is over, I have my our big podcast tonight at 1 a.m. or maybe a little bit later depending on how AEW goes. But Corrupted Podcast is tonight live on Patreon. My Patreon, obviously we don't, I don't know, whatever. Patreon's, it is what it is. If you haven't been on my Patreon, you're missing it. Yeah, the guys came and took care of the bees the other day. They took care of all the yellow jackets. What I don't understand is these European hornets keep dying on my porch. I keep coming out and European hornets, which are giant hornets. They're huge. They're on the porch dying, like one or two, and then I come out and I kill them and I sweep them into a trash barrel. They're nasty too. They're big. And then all of a sudden I come out and there's another one on the porch. It's like they're all dying. I think they're falling out of the tree above because of the cold. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
You have to be a wee bit insane. 1, 2, 3. Stay down, Dave. Don't you dare think of getting up. 4, 5, 6. It's still my kingdom.
We'll force you to stay down for that 10 count.
7,
8, 9, 10.
Dashwood is on Impact. That doesn't mean that Impact Wrestling wouldn't allow her to appear in AEW, and it may be even possible that they plug Impact if she was to be there. So that's I don't think it will happen really, but it's not to be ruled out. Joe Coffey, Dave Mastiff. Man, you like barroom brawls?
The rules of the last man standing match pretty simple. Incapacitate your opponent so that he cannot get back to his
Dave Mastiff and Joe Coffey.
Either Joe Coffey or Dave Mastiff put down for
This is going to be something.
Mastiff put himself in Gallus' business by coming to the aid of the Hunt after Gallus had attacked the Hunt earlier on this year.
Whoa. Gallus put themselves in Dave Mastiff's business. Let's not forget Gallus jumping Mastiff after a fatal four-way matchup.
Tomato.
Yeah, well, hey, John Montgomery, man, 3 donations in a row. Look at that.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, representing Gallus, Joe Coffey.
Coffey with a chain.
Here comes Coffey bringing a chain to the ring. Is Mastiff still... Has Mastiff lost yet, guys? Does anybody know that? I don't know. I've never seen him lose, but I've only seen about 5 of his matches, so I don't really know.
Dave Mastiff running at Joe Coffey with a chain in his hand.
Joe Coffey came to bring a chain, and Dave Mastiff cut him off at the pass. What a couple of just
two injuries that we saw in their
middle heavyweights.
You're already seeing Mastiff clubbing at the ear.
Going to affect the equilibrium. We talked about it earlier on the pre-show. How much? Oh, there, looking there for that liver damage.
You know what I would have done if I was
well, and right to the liver goes Joe Coffey.
if I was Joe Coffey, I would have taped glass to those fists. I would have came out here with glass taped to them
As
things.
this match goes on, those two injuries are going to start to be a factor in the match. There can be no doubt about it.
This is a last man standing match, by the way, for the people that don't know. It's a last man standing match. You want to sync up? Oh, Joe Coffey whipped into the buckle, and then the turnbuckles just exploded off the post. The welded rod didn't last.
Well, Coffey's down.
As the top rope just snapped into pieces.
Referee is at 3. Take a look.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh my goodness.
Sheer momentum of Joe Coffey.
I think the welded hook came off of the stanchion on the post. There's a hook that's welded onto the post.
Being legal.
It might have broke across it now. Whipping the back with the turnbuckle. The exposed steel.
Just pulling away that protective pad. Guys, that's just solid steel. Just put right in it.
And now the steel in the mouth of Mastiff, using it on Coffey, and smashed his face across the canvas.
I can't believe the brutality.
We are just getting started.
Wow, these announcers are really underselling this top rope being broken. I can't even believe what. They're just like, oh yeah, this happens all the time. Well, look at the ring, it broke, I guess.
Has to think of something different.
Joe Coffey went to do a spear. He couldn't do it. Goes up to the second rope. Oh, no! He crashed and burned.
Ropes aren't what they used to be. Coffey's got to change the game plan.
It's going to be a big factor. That top rope, it holds the other ropes in place. So when the top rope goes, the middle and the bottom rope are much looser.
This is what Batista and Triple H should have done.
Coffey's face, and look at Mastiff. Mastiff smiling.
This is crazy.
Smiling.
Sadistic.
Holy shit.
Oh, well, right to the midsection. Maybe right back to that damaged liver area. And
off the second rope comes Coffey, springing off and now hammering away on Mastiff. Hard to tell if this was planned, guys. I mean, to be honest, they probably removed the screw. That little screw that attaches to the welded spot on the post. I'm trying to get a look at the post. I can't see it.
already back to his feet.
I'm not to break kayfabe here, but you know. I mean, I don't know. Mastiff with the waist lock on Coffey and the release. German suplex.
You talk about force.
In the back of Coffey's neck. Splatters across the ring as he rolls to the outside, and the referee begins his count of 10. A 3 count.
Coffey able to get up at 3, and it charges right in that lower back.
Coffey spears Mastiff into the side ring apron and now throws him to the outside.
And maybe Mastiff wasn't 100%.
And Coffey with a pool cue, and he spears Mastiff right in the eye with a pool cue. Why is that near the ring, by the way?
Imagine why that's down there at ringside, but.
And that's what Nigel McGuinness just asked. I'm wondering it too.
Again, the previous injured liver area.
I'll tell you why. It's because Coffey knew that he was going to try to dismember Mastiff out here. And he brought the whole pool. He brought the whole lounge. There's pool balls and racks and pans and kendo sticks, and there's even, I think I see a cricket bat.
Underneath the ring.
It's going to be a game of cricket out here.
After just seeing his brother Mark and Wolfgang come up.
For all you Americans, that's a shitty game that the UK people play. You idiots in the UK using a crooked bat. What kind of morons use a crooked bat? Stupid. This is why I never go to the UK, guys. I never go to the UK for this reason. There's no reason. You're going to hit a ball with a crooked bat. Oh, a back body drop, Mastiff! Onto all the debris on the outside in front of this Cardiff crowd, and Joe Coffey landed kidneys first on some debris here.
Sort of matches that shorten a superstar's career.
It's John Montgomery, not Joe Montgomery. Montgomery.
Coffee, left hand.
That was fucking funny.
Let's not forget, Joe Coffey brought all of this out. And, No.
Oh man, what a shot by that pool cue right to the spine area.
Coffey just broke.
Joe Coffey broke the pool cue.
The point of that cue.
And now he's measuring Mastiff for some reason here on the outside. Why is he doing this?
Wait a second. No.
Oh, we tried to.
Chip Mastiff.
He was going to stab Mastiff with that cue. That is.
Right to that injured
Can you do
right
that?
here.
But I guess here in England, they love it when they love a good stabbing here in England. And oh, Mastiff uses the cricket bat.
Casey Jones, eat your heart out.
And Vic Joseph with a cheesy Casey Jones line. You idiot.
The referee is at 3.
And is grimacing as tough as it is to look at the face of Mastiff, who looks like his head was collapsed. It's just as equally as uncomfortable to look at these shots on Joe Coffey.
How thick, how heavy that cricket bat is.
Roman Reigns,
Able to stab.
you're my man. I wanna see you naked. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. Give me that Superman punch in my rectum. I don't care if your whole fist goes up my asshole. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns.
JD Venom.
The tag team triple threat may rival Bucks vs Lucha Brothers tonight. I thought it was that good.
Really?
So far the last man standing match is nuts. You can tell WWE is sending a very light jab to AEW. WWE can do AEW better than AEW when they actually care.
You know, I don't know about that, JD Venom. I thought the first half of that tag match was a little sloppy, and I gave it a 7.5. I liked it, but wow, you are loving it. JD Venom with the top donation. JD Venom, man. Thank you, bro. That was a huge one. That makes me feel a little bit better about sitting here, not cooking myself breakfast or lunch, and doing this stream about the NXT UK. It's massive! With a massive whip of a chain across Joe Coffey's back. And you gotta give it to JD Venom for dropping $14 on my dumb ass. Yeah, last night's monetized this might have been one of the worst in a long time, but it happens. We've had some of the best. But you know what? Larry Funk called. So Larry Funk is alive, and he called last night. The ring is decimated. I mean, the ring is absolutely decimated. What they probably did was remove the screw from the turnbuckle before they did that. Somebody in the chat asked about the Authors of Pain. The Authors of Pain got injured. Somebody got injured in the Authors of Pain. I forget which one. And Mastiff getting ready to spear. Oh my God! A cannonball through the table. Yeah, one of the Authors of Pain got hurt, and they never really brought them back for a official return. Look at how WWE kills these guys. They bring people in and then they murder them. They ruin them, and then it's like you tell them that, and then they are ruined because they're gone. There's a reason why it didn't work. There's a reason why it worked in NXT and doesn't work on the main roster. And now we're out here in the exposed floor. Mastiff with a chair. Oh my goodness, what a chair shot. That That hurt. Hit him right in the head. Come on, let's go. Just break the rules. Just fuck everything. Throw it all out the window. Oh, my God. Imagine that if they just said F it and he just unprotected chair shotted him in the head. Like, not even he put his hands up and stuff. Like, they just straight up did this unprotected chair shot. Oh, man, that'd be great. They get fired. Did you see that security guard holding back that midget guy? Man, Mastiff looks like somebody who got their World of Warcraft account taken away, and all they had left to do was go to the gym. Jesus. Joe Coffey almost backswung that fan with that chair. Dude, they literally did just perform a demolition derby in the middle of these people. This is hilarious. Why did they do that, though? How fucking stupid was that? Like, that was kind of retarded, like, when you think about it. Oh, shit. Tonight we're getting fucked up. Tonight we're getting fucked up. Tonight we're getting fucked up. And yeah, I get fucked up. So pass me some of that vodka. And pass me some of that ecstasy. And give me some of that pussy. Tonight we get fucked up.
Well, these two are going to get F up tonight. I am enjoying the string, Joe.
God damn, thanks, Chiz Hickneys. Holy shit, dude. $33? What the fuck? This is better than monetize this. I should just end monetize this. The wrestling shows do better. Chiz Hickneys, man, $33. Holy shit. Take that, Lee. I was right. Wow, man. Thank you, Chiz Hickneys. What the hell? All right, well, we got to give that. Thank you, Chiz Hickneys, man. I can't believe that shit. Mastiff and Joe Coffey now right in front of the commentary table. Joe Mastiff has, or Paul, I'm sorry, Mastiff has Joe Coffey up. And absolutely crushes him on top of the announce table. Dave Mastiff still laying on the table. Coffee's off the table. Please, somebody hit Vic Joseph in the face. Why can't one of these guys just punch Vic Joseph right in his stupid face? Go ahead, punch him in his stupid face. Dave Mastiff and Joe Coffey above the announce table where all the lighting is for the commentators during the breaks. There's lighting back there. There's mixers. There's audio equipment. There's power sources. There's all kinds of dangerous stuff. A little bit of sweat on an exposed wire isn't a good thing. And Joe Coffey is hammering away on Dave Mastiff. And they're on top of everything here. Dave Mastiff is going to try to suplex Coffey. Oh! both men go off the top and through the tables. A huge headbutt from Dave Mastiff. And Joe Coffey had a hold of him. And when Dave Mastiff headbutted Coffey in the head, he lost his balance. And he took Mastiff with him for a huge fall. A very dangerous fall. And right over here at the producers' tables, where our production team meets before these NXT events and WWE events, our producers have no more table. Right onto this floor, the pipes, all kinds of audio equipment, and Joe Coffey kicked the legs out of Mastiff as he went to get to his feet. And will be the last man standing. What a great move by Joe Coffey. What a great move. Listen to all these people booing. Because he outsmarted these stupid idiots here in the UK. Listen to the boos and the silence. It's what most of these people are going to hear at work when they go into their review and their manager tells them, yeah, you're just not good, you're stupid. And then they just groan and they leave the room. That's the same thing that just happened. Coffey kicked the legs, outsmarted Mastiff, and won this last man standing match. And all these people, bunch of losers here in the UK. At least in Cardiff. I don't know. I thought it'd be funny to be heel. But no, dude, yeah, they probably, they probably planned the top rope, obviously. You know, at the time, I wasn't sure for a second. It seemed kind of weird. But last man standing, you know, break the top rope and then go brawl everywhere else. That made sense. So that was pretty cool. If you get the stanchion in there, you take like a little plastic tie and you stick it in there on the top, and then if you hit that turnbuckle hard, any movement it's gonna break off. You know, so they do that spot. They just remove the metal screw from the stanchion. But I've actually seen the weld break off. I've seen that weld that comes off the post like this, the hook, and then the U-hook goes through. I've seen that weld explode off the post before. It's fucking crazy. It actually happened to Mike Bennett. We were in Brockton, Massachusetts, and the top rope blew off. And the piece went, we didn't even know where the piece went. We searched the whole place looking for the piece. The only thing I can think is a fan found it. I mean, maybe the fan took it. So Mastiff does get the loss. That was surprising. I was surprised it ended that way, to be honest. I made fun of the UK crowd, but I'm actually with them. I'm surprised. Surprised Mastiff didn't win. I mean, he was getting up, and then Joe Coffey kicked his leg from out from underneath him. I don't think that match was... I thought it was good. That was a good last man standing match, but it felt kind of... It didn't... It felt kind of like a PG last man standing match. I don't know. Good thing it had the buckle spot, because if it didn't have that, it would have been a lot worse. It was okay though. I give that a... I'll go 7.5 on that one. Good last man standing match. You know, no blood. You know, nothing really crazy. They kind of fell off at a little area through tables. Big guys, though. Big guys falling. A lot of 7s tonight for me. Thank you, Chiz Ickneys, for the $33, bro. Cheese Hickneys with a top donation. John Montgomery.
Thank you for the commentary. You were colorful and loud. Makes a good show for a great show. It's John Montgomery, not Joe Montgomery. Cody is so SJW. Don't be surprised to see a Bruce Banner in his corner.
Oh man, John Montgomery. Joe, thanks for the commentary. You're colorful and loud. Makes a good show. Yeah, you know, I don't want to lose my voice either tonight because I talked so much yesterday that I don't want to do this and then do AEW later and then do Corrupted Podcast with no voice. That's the only reason why I'm not giving you I'm not really giving you the commentary, man. Otherwise I would. But I'm afraid of losing my voice. There's a lot to do tonight. Kylie Ray is weird as fuck. Cody Rhodes is an SJW, but he's also been delivering, you know, as far as the shows. I can't figure Cody out, man, but I'm ready for AEW, dude. I'm ready for All Out. We have 135 people watching me right now for this. But if this was NXT, if this was AEW later tonight, I would say we'd have about 5. I'm going to say we have, if I do live reactions to AEW tonight, which I don't know if I'm going to do, but if I do it, I mean, I'm going to do a review live after AEW. I just don't know if I'm going to do a live reaction. But if I do, I would say that we'd have about 500 people watching. I'm going to make your life a living hell. I'm going to break your face. I'm ready, guys. John Montgomery, that was 1999 too. I didn't even realize that. John, thank you for the 1999. I'll be right back, guys. NXT UK takeover so far tonight. Noam Dar, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. Cesaro and Dragunov, 8 out of 10. Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews win the titles, 7.5 out of 10. Mastiff and Joe Coffey, I'm giving a 7.5 out of 10. Maybe I'll drop that to a 7. Maybe I'll drop that to a 7 out of 10. Because it wasn't better than the tag team match. And Noam Dar's opening match was a 7 out of 10, I guess, but NXT UK women's titles coming up. I'll be right there. We'll see. That's the makeup, Vic. That's the makeup, Vic Joseph. Kaylee Ray's just taking a walk. I've definitely got to go get some coffee today. I got to get loaded for AEW later. I got a lot of AEW to talk about today. We've got to do it. Yeah.
Party!
Super chat party.
Do a live reaction. Do commentary for AEW.
I might do that. I might do that. What's Cumberland Farms like? You wonder what Cumberland Farms is like? I got a Cumberland Farms right up the street. Joe, take a nap before all out. Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably take a little, but then I'm gonna just get loaded on coffee. You know, it's also hot as hell right now in this room. It's really hot. It's pretty damn hot. It's pretty damn hot in here. John Montgomery, thank you, man. You think Noel Foley would be front row? John Montgomery. I think Chiz Hickney still remains at the top there. Yep. How's it going, Bodark? Oh, man. Kaylee Ray's just slapping up Tony Storm. Storm crying? This has been bizarre. Joe, the Joker premiere is getting a 10 out of 10. Really? Wow. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Joker. Very excited. Yeah, I'm really concerned about this hurricane here in the U.S., in Florida, and now it's moving towards North Carolina, right? They're saying it might go up to the Carolinas. So I'm really I'm concerned for my friends out there in Florida. Just looks like a nasty one. So that really does kind of suck. I am going to be exhausted tonight, probably. Yeah, John Montgomery, well, he doesn't have, I agree, John, I saw your tweet. Well, you're not the top amount donation in one donation, you are the top donator. That is true. John Montgomery is the top donator. That's true. Maybe I'll have to make like a board where that's like listed so I can put those in. Something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Because, I mean, it's so appreciated. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this anymore. So I appreciate that a lot. Otherwise, I'm just a jack-off. I mean, obviously, you know, WWE took Vic Joseph over me. I ain't doing nothing. I'm going to be here on YouTube forever. I love Nigel McGuinness, man. I love him on commentary. He really adds a lot. Man, Vic Joseph, just not a fan. Yeah, Tommy NC is very Western Carolina, though, so a lot of times Tommy doesn't really get... Tommy really doesn't get hit a lot very badly where he is because of that. I don't think CM Punk needs to be at All Out, but they really could use that. That could be a huge thing, man, to launch the TV show and everything they're doing. Could be huge. Oh my God, Kaylee Ray is... God damn it. Tony Storm, I mean, I don't know. I can't tell from that angle, but Tony Storm, like, saved her by grabbing her leg. Kaylee Ray looked like a... How does she still have a neck? Wow. Wow, that match was weird. What was that? Kaylee Ray just won the women's title in a match that was awkward, to say the least. Wow. That was bizarre. What a weird match. That was very strange. That was so strange, that match. That never ever got going. It never got the audience back. It was the bathroom break match, essentially. And they never got that back. They never recovered that on a short show. It was very strange. Noam Dar, 7 out of 10 versus Banks. Cesaro versus Dragunov, 8 out of 10 from me. I like that. In fact, I like that the most almost out of anything. I might go 8.5 on that. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it at an 8. 8 out of 10. Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews. I gave that a 7.5. I thought the second half of that match was a lot better. Mastiff, Joe Coffey was good. 7 out of 10. They could have done a little bit more. They did some things that didn't make sense. But it was fun. The top rope broke. There was a lot of fun stuff. It just wasn't... It was better than the main roster stuff, though. No doubt. And Kaylee Ray winning against Tony Storm. What a bizarre match. I wonder if Tony Storm really is injured. Or really has some problem. Because they did not do a lot. I'm giving that a 5 out of 10. I mean, I don't even know if I can... Might want to give it less than that. Maybe it's a 3 or 4 out of 10. I don't even know. They never got the crowd back. They didn't really do a lot of stuff that made sense. What they did looked a little bit weak, and there was some missed timings. Just an awful match. What in the world was that? Joe Montgomery. I'm just kidding. What up, John? Ladies and gentlemen, John Montgomery. Man, that was surprising. Hey. Ah. Here comes Tyler Bate. What's up, everybody? I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, how disappointed is everybody going to be when he doesn't show up? Yeah, I don't know. Walter versus Master Bates. Hopefully this is good, man. That Tony Storm match was weird.
It's not Joe, it's John. He's injured, bro.
John Montgomery. John, I love you, bro. Thank you, bro. Super chat big time from Johnny Boy. Turn it off? Or turn it up? The sound?
No.
Yeah, ask Mama. Go ask Mama. Yeah.
Mommy's sleeping.
No, she's up. She's outside.
No.
She's upstairs. Here, go show Mama. All right. Here comes Walter. Let's hope this one's good, man. This is really what this whole thing is built on. Noam Dar versus Banks, I gave a 7 out of 10. Cesaro versus Dragunov, I gave an 8 out of 10. Flash Morgan and Mark Andrews won the titles. Gave that a 7.5 out of 10. Mastiff, Joe Coffey, 7 out of 10. Kaylee Ray and Tony Storm, I gave a 5 out of 10. I think I was nice on that. They still let them say one fall in the UK, huh? They cut that out of NXT. Man, that belt is in the dark, huh? That belt is the best. That United Kingdom Championship is the best. We all said it the minute it was debuted. That is the belt, man. This crowd is ready for a party right now.
Support from the NXT UK universe.
The crowd is ready for a party right now. They really are. This is This is a crazy beginning. After that last match, it was dead. This is the last match for NXT, and then AEW comes on in a little while. I'm gonna go get coffee. Yeah. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Yeah, we have 130 people for this. We'll have hundreds, thousands for AEW tonight. I can see the trends right now. AEW is gonna kill it, dude. Every AEW thing I've done has trended well. Yeah. I had chicken nuggets. I need coffee. Imagine if Tyler Bate was like 6'1" instead, or 6'2". How tall is he? Was he like 5'9", 5'11"? Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing? Yeah, I would expect Tyler. I would expect Walter to hold on to the belt, but I really don't know what the hell is going to happen, to be honest. Thanks, Mike. It was fun, man. It was fun. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nap for an hour. I'm going to go nap for an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. And then get loaded. Just down some crazy coffee. Down some coffee. Get ready for AEW. What's up, TSS? That Tommy video is awesome, dude. Holy hell. And thanks, man, again, Chiz Hickneys with the top $33 donation. And John Montgomery, over $50 in donations. Thank you. Let me see. Comes Tyler Bate. AEW starts at 6:30, I believe. Right? I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me check the time. 6 p.m. maybe. Well, that's Central Time. Wow. I guess it's later than I thought. AEW's All Out event starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So it will be 8 p.m. Eastern Time on pay-per-view. And I'm assuming the pre-show starts at 7, so 7 p.m. Eastern Time for me. 8 p.m. Eastern Time is the real start, which makes it earlier for everybody else on the West Coast, obviously. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Walter, man, just powerbombed Tyler Bate. But instead of throwing him back first into the post, he kind of threw him shy of the post. And I don't know where Tyler Bate's head landed coming down, if it caught the apron or hit something else. But the referee did have the doctor look at him really quick. I think they might have planned this. I think they may have planned for the trainer to come over after the post, but this is not a real trainer. But the thing is, the referee really was checking on him based on the landing. And he gave the okay sign, which is weird because so the referee gives the okay sign, but then the doctor comes over. So the doctor coming over was planned, but the okay was real. So that was kind of funny. I mean, not funny because he could have been hurt, but, you know. The pre-show for AEW is going to air on YouTube. You'll probably see it on YouTube and on the BR Live app. So you can watch I believe, I'm just plugging for AEW now, the pre-show on the BR app and the probably YouTube as well. This crowd's fired up, man. It's been a pretty good show. I think this show's been about a 7.5. Maybe, about a 7.5. Maybe an 8. We'll see. Yeah, I'm always delayed, because I'm watching it delayed, and then you're watching me, which is delayed, so double, triple delay. You can pause your stream to sync up with me if you'd like. But just remember the chat's going to be ahead of you. The chat can spoil things. If somebody goes, oh my God, Walter wins, well, you might not have seen that for the next 45 seconds. So, just remember that. Tyson Lennox with more information. The pre-show is on ITV4 at 12 for the UK viewers. Thank you for that. I've been on ITV. Remember when I was on ITV? With I was on ITV and Piers Morgan made fun of me, the bastard. Piers Morgan, you big fat bully. Joe, show us when you were on ITV. I wonder if I have a clip of it. I think the only place I had it was that had it was Daily Motion. What was the name of the show? Anybody remember? Was that sports show? Yeah, it was ITV. Yeah, Frank Frank Lampard was on that show. Yeah. The Chelsea manager, that's right. Yeah, because Chelsea is what's his face's favorite team too. Cuz we were arguing because I think what's his face is an Arsenal guy, or I don't know, but they were getting in a fight with each other about something. What was that program called, Tyson? What was it called again? It was like Sports Off or Sound Off or Final Say. It was some sports show in the UK. I remember that. Well, I guess I was muted that whole time. Man, I was muted that whole time. Wow. Well, we'll put John Montgomery on the screen because you were the top. He is the top donator. Top donator is John Montgomery. Top donation came from Chiz Hickneys. So, there you go. We'll give John Montgomery. You got to give him credit, too. There you go. Boom. Look at that. John Montgomery. Dude, Tyler Bate just suplexed Walter. It's been a pretty good match here. God, Vic Joseph sucks. God, I hate Vic Joseph. Nigel McGuinness is a pro, though. Nigel is a pro. Wow, an exploder suplex. Straight up in the ring this time. Not off the apron. That was in the ring. Much tougher to do. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Gio. You get credit, Gio. I will be reviewing AEW, yes, of course. Yeah, I don't remember what the name of that show was. I'd have to find out the name of the show. Good match. I'm trying to find it, but it was ITV, it was some sports show. Yeah, I can't find it. Play to the whistle. Yeah, that's what it was. Play to the whistle. That's it. Yep, that's it. I recorded it a long time ago, and I don't know where it went. It was like season 1 or season 2, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it was play to the whistle. Unfortunately I had it. I had found it and I recorded it, I thought, but I have no idea where I recorded it now. Walt is going to go upstairs. The only Walter I ever knew was Walter Killer Kowalski, man. It's weird to call a big guy Walter who's not Walter Kowalski. He was also obviously such a big guy. Trained Triple H. So many people. That's cool. I actually never really... I only had one little lesson once from him. Man, maybe Tyler Bates winning. I just saw some confetti fall from the ceiling. Oh my God, man. Maybe Tyler Bates winning. Swear to God, I just saw confetti. Wow. I swear that Walter would win this. I did pick Walter. Said Walter would retain. Yep, I'll be live after AEW. I might be live during AEW as well, but I definitely will be live after AEW no matter what. And then we got the Corrupted Podcast, man, on Patreon. My podcast with Justin Bailey. It's going to be a fun night. It might start a little bit late. Ooh, what a forearm. The fucking chops of Walter are scary, bro. Yeah, I think it's season 1, episode 3. I think you're right. I was on like the beginning. I was one of the first episodes. You might be right. Kieran, yeah. Pretty crazy, man. They paid me for that. Can you believe that? They paid me for that, for the ITV show. It's awesome. That's the difference. In America, they don't pay you shit for anything out here. They're like, yeah, we're going to use your clip. Is that cool? Cool. All right, cool. They don't... In the UK, at least they're like, oh, you know, hey, you're a part of our show. Let's we're going to give you a couple bucks for it. Pretty crazy. Yeah, I still have the email from the guy. I have the email still to this day. They were like asking about my reaction to The Undertaker. Wow. What a kick. Nigel's trying to be Morrow because he's not there. Got the fucking torture rack on Walter. This looks like a video game right now. Wow. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I got to give this match the match of the night, probably. If anybody finds it on Daily Motion, feel free to send it to me. I'd love to record it again, you know? I'm getting ready for AEW. It's a good way to pregame for AEW, no doubt. Do it now! This is some old school shit right now. Hope you guys can subscribe if you're new. We're going to be live with AEW later. Wow, what a counter by Walter. Oh my God, this is crazy right now. This is great. Dude, Nigel McGuinness. I'm losing my mind! Oh, that was funny. Vic Joseph sucks, but Nigel McGuinness. Corkscrew senton by Tyler Bate. Off the top rope, a corkscrew senton on Walter. Oh, I found it on ITV as well. 7 minutes in. 7 minutes in ITV. I put the link in the chat if you want to see me on ITV. It's kind of funny because I'm in my PJs. Fantastic match. I wish more Ronaldo was here to see this, because he'd probably love it. Tyler Bate firing away at Walter, lefts and rights. Walter trying to cover up as he backs up towards the corner, and Tyler Bate has turned this thing into Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It's absolutely incredible, the fury coming from Tyler Bate. Oh, and Walter with one clubbing blow. See, I can just do everybody's voice. No, but seriously, Walter now in the middle of the ring. Has this chin lock. What the hell is going on right now? Oh, thank you, baby.
It's glue inside.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God! Tyler Bate!
I know where to put it. I can put it in that drawer right there.
Tyler Bate, fall away slam, and then Walter wakes up like the dead and puts the sleeper hold on Tyler Bate. This is some old school stuff right now.
Daddy.
Wow.
Daddy.
Oh my God. Rummy, there you go.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Oh my God.
Daddy. Well, Daddy.
Oh! Inverted exploder on the side apron. Holy crap. Walter with a... Man, that was close. That referee, I mean, that is... They should have brought that up.
Hey, Daddy. So, are you still doing the show?
Yeah, finish this. Yeah. Nigel is putting this thing over like a maniac right now. Vic Joseph is still garbage, but Nigel McGuinness is putting this thing over. I love it.
Since sad.
Oh my God.
All I want to do is hug your arm.
Dude, Tyler Bate is Superman right now. They've turned Tyler Bate into John Cena's, like, superpowers.
Why marry John Cena?
Man, Rojas would hate this match.
I'm gonna marry John Cena. I'm gonna marry John Cena, you know. I'm gonna marry John Cena.
And the crowd is gone full San Francisco here in England. Or in the UK of Wales.
I can't get that way. I'm not.
Nope. And that's it. There it is. Walter finally puts Tyler Bate away with a giant clothesline. What a great match.
What a great match.
That was a great match. That was a great match. Holy shit. Great chemistry with Bate and Walter. God damn. That's definitely one to watch, man. That was a damn good match. That pump handle powerbomb. Damn.
Format of how matches play out need a total makeover. Near fall after near fall isn't cutting it anymore. Joe, at 35 years old, do you feel like we've seen it all in wrestling? What needs to change?
I think they need to be probably less falls or more falls. Will tactics. Seems like there either needs to be. They need to have 3 fall matches because they have so many close falls that there's an issue there. But I think that that's kind of what people like now. So I don't, I just think that that's what people like now. So it's, it's a whole different world now. It feels like. I think they need to protect finishers better though. Unfortunately, they never do that. But sometimes they do it where you win with a move that isn't your finisher. But yeah, that was wild, man. What a wild NXT UK takeover. But they had a lot of classic stuff in that match, man. A lot of classic stuff in that match. No doubt about it, man. There was a lot of wrestling. A lot of old school wrestling. And it felt great. That felt like a great match. I got to watch that again. What's up with that? It was all right. Overall, yeah. I agree. It was great. Malibu Al. Holy shit.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
This match will be better than tonight's main event for AU Jericho versus Page. I don't think it will come close to this.
Really? Wow. So people are saying that Malibu Al, thank you for the 666. People are saying that maybe WWE wanted to show AEW and show everybody what they could do, even with NXT UK. I mean, I think it would have been, they would wanted to do that anyway. I feel like they would do just as well with anything as with anything else. But that's about it, man. Malibu Al, thanks for the 666. I appreciate that, Malibu Al. Shout out to Chiz Hickney's, the top donation of the stream, and John Montgomery, who's been the top donator. But yeah, dude, what a night. I mean, let's go back to the beginning here. And, they're still on the air over there. And Pete Dunne coming out, Trent Seven coming out to check on Tyler Bate. I really thought that Pete Dunne, like a lot of people, was going to come to the main roster, so we weren't even going to see him in here anymore with what happened to him when he finally dropped the belt, We'll see what happens here. Are they going to turn on Tyler Bate or something like weird? Like, it's like, what's weird? They're still with this, to be honest. Very strange. I do want to I don't want to go into it until we're off air completely here in the UK. But we'll see. Just watching the end here. That was great, though, man. That was great. I can't believe they're still in the air. I will get I'll get the phone calls in a second, though. All right, so TakeOver's over finally, and everything is done. And like I said, a lot of people saw me. I was trying to react to as best I could with what was going on here. It's still daytime. So we had the beginning, Noam Dar versus Banks. Noam Dar versus Banks. I was at about a 7 out of 10 for that one. Wasn't fully into everything yet, but it was a fun little starting match. Cesaro, though, and Dragunov, that's when I really enjoyed that match. It was kind of an impromptu match. I did not even know that was happening. I had heard about the challenge or something like that, but it didn't really register with me. I was really focused in on the main card and what the main card had to offer and what we were going to see. AEW is going to be live in a little while, and I'm going to be doing the AEW review. That's going to be a big deal. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I mean, I really at that point I gave Cesaro and Dragunov the 8 out of 10. I thought Cesaro's match was one of the best matches on the show. So I gave that match an 8 out of 10. And then we had the tag team championships on the line for NXT UK. And of course, Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews won the UK titles. The homeboys from Wales, the hometown team, won. I thought this match took a little bit to get started, to really get going. It really had a lot of energy from the fans, obviously, because of the hometown things going on. But overall, I still thought it was about a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was good. That's obviously pretty good. Anything over a 6 is good, is pretty good. And so, yeah, I thought it was a good match. I possibly would go back and watch that one. I will definitely go back and watch Cesaro and Dragunov. I will watch their match again. 8 out of 10. Cesaro's match, I'll watch it again. Mastiff and Joe Coffey. they right away they went to the top turnbuckle break, or the top rope breaking. Obviously gimmicked the top rope to have that feel for it. So that was cool. But then, it was a little bit of brawler stuff. It was a little bit of fun, but I don't think that they did anything above what they could have. I thought they hit a 7 on as far as last man standing. I like the creativity of some of the stuff, but there was also dumb things where they ran into each other with the chairs. I thought that was stupid. So I gave Mastiff and Joe Coffey a 7 out of 10. And then Kaylee Ray versus Toni Storm came on, and that was just bizarre. Yeah, good luck, man. AEW's got to follow that now. That's it's pretty good stuff. It's pretty good stuff. The Goon! What's up, Goon? How you doing? How you doing, Goon? The Goon, baby. Appreciate that, Goon. And yeah, then Toni Storm and Kaylee Ray in a weird, horrible match that never, the crowd never got into it. They never seemingly did anything that made sense to me in the match. Toni Storm, just a weird match. Very strange. Very, very bizarre match. And I don't know, 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Strange. But yeah, it was a weird match. So yeah, that match really dragged everything down. And then, of course, that was setting up the match with Walter and Tyler Bate. So the one thing about Toni Storm and Kaylee Ray is, although their match was bizarre, it kind of set up Walter and Tyler Bate to be able to sort of rescue the night, right? Because nobody was out of breath, that nobody was tired, because the women's match was just so quick but strange. Dude, it was so weird. But yeah, then the main event obviously kicked ass. So once again, Noam Dar, Banks 7 out of 10, Cesaro Dragunov 8 out of 10. Tag Team Championship match, 7.5 out of 10. Mastiff versus Joe Coffey, 7 out of 10. Kaylee Ray, Toni Storm, like a 4 out of 10. Just, I gave it a 5 out of 10, I guess. It's just, what a waste. And Walter and Tyler Bate, I'm going to do it. I swear to God, I'm going to do it because of how they worked this match. I can't believe it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I'm giving Walter and Tyler Bate a 9 out of 10. And I'm going to give NXT TakeOver UK, because of that main event match, I'm going to raise it up to an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 NXT UK. Good show tonight. And hopefully you watched it. And if you didn't, I would definitely recommend going back and watching Cesaro Dragunov and then watching the main event, Walter and Tyler Bate. Watch those two matches. You'll be very happy. But if you really want the full experience, watch the whole thing. And even Toni Storm and Kaylee Ray, despite it being a bathroom break feeling match and being awkward, it may have something to do with how they set things up. I don't know. But, I don't know. Wow, Ryan McCormick, what the hell? You were robbed, dude? Did you really get robbed? Ryan McCormick just tweeted me that his house got ransacked. Jesus Christ. 55-inch LG OLED stolen? Jesus. That's awful, bro. That sucks. How the hell are you going to watch AEW tonight? That's fucking horrible. I wish I had cameras. Anything else coming out? God damn, man, that's awful. Sorry, bro, that sucks. Maybe Harry Beaver did it. He's in the chat. All right, phone lines are open. If anybody wants to talk about the UK show that we just watched, great event. Again, like I said, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 after all that. Phone line's open if you want to talk about it before I get out of here and get ready to catch a quick nap, get some wrestling news together. I got to upload a video on AEW and some other things AEW-wise, but let's go, man. Tyler Bate and Walter did not disappoint. Many of the covers had the 2 championships there, but we'll take calls from anybody who wants to talk about UK. Tony Storm and Kaylee Ray on the cover with Tyler Bate and Walter, but one of those matches did not deliver. And unfortunately for the women, it was their match. 513, hello. Oh, let me unmute you there. Okay, there we go. Will, what up, dude?
Hey, what's up? Hey, I thought it was a decent show. I didn't get to watch all of it. I got to go back and watch the beginning of it. I missed the first 2 matches. But yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely thought the Walter and Tyler Bate match was the best match of the night, or the best match of the show. I probably got to go with maybe like a 6 for this show.
Wow.
And I don't know, like I don't really follow the NXT UK like storylines or anything, but I mean, like it was some good wrestling. It was different than what we usually see, but I don't know. I think I'm just kind of burnt out on wrestling right now, man. Like, quite honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I got to add my totals up, but would I give it a 7, an 8, 7.5, 7, a 5, and a 9. How many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches, I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 matches.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
but,
like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, you got this today, and then you got AEW later tonight. Like, I think, I sent you a donation earlier saying, basically, like, I think the whole format of wrestling needs like, a fresh start. Like, they need to, like, add more unpredictability to the matches, maybe. Because I'm just, like, kind of with Jake on this one, where it's just kind of, like, you see, like, the same thing over and over again. And, you're just kind of getting worn out on it. Like, I can't even imagine for, like, you guys, because you guys just, like, watch all the wrestling, basically, and review it. I don't get to see as much as you guys, but...
On a day like this, I'm more excited because I use this as, like, a pregame to AEW, and I liked it. So, because of that, it's like I feel pretty, I'm excited today. Like, I'm excited today, and I'm excited about that. I'd probably say it was more of a 7.5 out of 10 show, not an 8 after I add up all my totals. But, again, those 2 matches, though, were really good, I thought. If you watch the Cesaro and, God, what's his name? The Russian guy, Dragunov. If you watch that match in the main event, it was really good. But I know what you're saying, man. It's people are worn out on stuff, and there's a lot more to go. And there's kick out and false finish, kick out and this, that, and kick out, and like it does become, it is very oversaturated. There's a lot of shit, and it's oversaturated, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and I definitely like what you were saying earlier about how like they need to protect finishers more. Like
Right.
I'm sick and tired of seeing finishers used as like regular moves. Like, I mean, even like the DDT, used to be a finisher at one point in time. Super kicks are just I don't even care about the super kick anymore. You got Kevin Owens using the stunner. I don't know, man. I'm just worn out on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for taking my call. I'll tune in for your AEW show later.
Okay. I'll see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, again, like I said, we're going to get ready for AEW. I appreciate you guys watching me react to this in this little mini reaction video. Usually a lot more animated than this, but, you know, just thought it'd be fun to hang out and do that. So it was pretty fun. Chiz Hickneys, what up, dude? Chiz Hickneys dropping $3 with the super chat party. Look at that. Boom! Down goes El Generico. Chiz Hickneys, thank you for the $3, man. And Chiz Hickneys with the largest donation of the stream of $33. John Montgomery was, I believe, the top donator. And Chiz Hickneys, dude, that hippo, that's the jerk-off hippo. Dude, how is this a GIF on the donations? Look at this. Look at this hippo. What is he doing there? What is that, dude? What in the world is he doing? Wow. But yeah, getting ready for AEW. I'm going to have some news videos out, some clips. Remember, guys, I'm always uploading stuff. It's not alerting you. You got to come watch my videos in order to get the alerts. YouTube actually will unsub you and unrecommend me to you. Even if you're subscribed, if you don't come and check regularly my channel and binge watch older videos, newer videos, whatever, my older podcast, my Remembering WrestleMania podcast, whatever you can watch on my channel, the more you can watch, the better recommended you'll get, and when I go live, you'll be recommended more often. The YouTube algorithm is just so ridiculous. Plus, tonight, after AEW, if you guys are into my show and my podcast, I will have Justin Bailey and special guests tonight for Corrupted Podcast again. So I hope you guys come for that. After AEW, we'll be live with the review, but after the AEW review, we'll be live on my Patreon for Corrupted Podcast. So it's going to be this is going to be a long day. But I'll worry about that tomorrow when I'm just dead asleep tomorrow. I'll worry about that tomorrow. We shall see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in a little while with more videos to upload and the AEW reaction and review coming also. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys that from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. And he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad.